Yo, yo. Oh, shit, I'm on the wrong screen. We're not using that one today. We're using this one today. There we go. All right. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the trial run of the Daily J4NDR. Working title. Don't know if we're going to stick with it, but that's what we're going with for today. As you can see above me, there's a ticker. That'll just have a rough overview of what I'll be talking about. Obviously, not everything that I'm going to be talking about is up there. Those are just the first things that popped into my head while I was planning this out about half an hour ago. Not the point. The point is, I'm just going to sit here, maybe stand, walk around, and I'm just going to talk for a little bit. That's it. That's all this show is. No gameplay, just me sitting here holding a mic and talking to you, the people. Obviously, if gaming Twitch is for chumps, anyways. Yeah, we're revolutionizing things, and by revolutionizing things, I mean we're doing the same thing that I'm sure hundreds of thousands of people have already tried. So we're just gonna see how we can do it better. So I'm just gonna kick my feet back, and we're just gonna vibe. I think this is a pretty good angle, honestly. If I do need to move around, assuming that my chair isn't on top of my cord, which it is right now, I have so much range. I have so much cable. And now I know you're thinking, Joe, J4NDR, however you know me, why didn't you just buy a wireless microphone? And to you I say, get fucked. Don't tell me what to do. This is my show, my rules. Plus, it's just way more fun to have an actual cable. Yeah, I can get caught on it and trip up and shit, but that's half the fun. Look, I can walk around. I don't even need the chair. You know what? I could sit on my bed. I could sit right here, and we can talk. Look at this. Look at this. And I still have room. I could lay down right now and talk to you guys. I might need to enlarge the size of my chat so that I can actually see it from back here. But, I'm not even confined to this chair. You can't even see this chair. The chair is there, but you can't see it. That is the beauty of this, right? Now, I am going to probably move back because this fan is fucking doing nothing for me, and my AC is still not working. Our AC is big time broken. Oh, also, drop a follow. If you're not following, follow. Although I think everyone here is currently followed. Holy smokes, it's hot in my room. Oh, dude, we need our AC fixed so bad. I am sweating, and all I have done is moved from the chair to my bed. This is actually a problem. But I guess without further ado, let's just start talking about shit, right? That's what we're here for, right? First on the agenda, United States men's basketball. We're in trouble. As a country, I can't stand up because then I'm too tall. As a country, look back. Since 2004, the men's Olympic basketball team has won every gold since 2004, right? They don't lose. Basketball is one thing where historically the U.S. men have just pretty much shown up, beaten every team by 30 plus, and just been given the gold medal, right? It was just a given. Oh, the U.S. men are gonna win gold in basketball at the Olympics. It's what has happened historically. But we are very quickly coming to the realization that, oh shit, other countries are getting good at basketball. We can't just show up, expect to win, right? Times are changing. We just lost to France. And a lot of it, too, has to do with the fact that now a lot of these countries that are competing have NBA talent. Before, it was a lot of guys playing in Euro League or leagues in China and things like that, where the level of basketball wasn't the NBA, right? It wasn't NBA caliber basketball. But now, it's NBA players from foreign countries that are now playing against the United States. So it is a very different time. Like, we lost to pastry chefs. They're not even pastry chefs though. That's the thing. The French basketball team is comprised of a lot of NBA players. Like, let's look at their roster, right? The French basketball roster. Rudy Gobert, Evan Fournier, Nicholas Batum, Frank Ntilikina. Now, granted, he's ass, but like, well, okay. So you bring up a good point. You said that basketball is becoming soft, especially the refs. Right, exactly. So the NBA style of basketball is different than FIBA rules, right? Like, the rules and the play style of American basketball, specifically the NBA, is a much softer game. Like, players, and I agree 100% that players are trying their hardest to draw fouls. They're expecting if there's contact, a foul to be called, because that is the way that the NBA calls it. But in FIBA, it's bully ball is essentially what it is. It's bully ball. Like, you have to be physical, you have to be big, you have to be strong, or else you're not going to succeed, right? And let me see if I can. I'm not going to pull it up just yet, but let me see if I can find the tweet. It's from Worldwide Wob on Twitter. He actually had some good. He had a good take here. So he's been tweeting a lot about it. He's pretty much my main source of like basketball content on Twitter. Admittedly, I'm not the biggest basketball guy. I watch it. I'm a Detroit sports fan, so I follow the Pistons and the Piston, like Detroit sports basically. But I follow him because he's got a lot of really good connections and talks, and he's really informative about basketball. But he tweeted, France, team of individuals. The USA is individuals who make up a team. So I think he hit the head, you know what I mean. He hit the nail right on the head. There it is. Basically, these teams have been playing together for a long time. Like, these, like the French basketball team, like these other countries are all playing for months, years together. Whereas the U.S. basketball team they announced the team like a few months before, I think. It changes all the time. There's not really a lot of stability or chemistry because it's just a bunch of individuals. Like, there's no real connection. Also, he had another good take. He talked about the FIBA rules. Such a pure form of the game. No reward for bullshit foul hunting. James Harden. Bully ball is encouraged. Team chemistry is more important than individual talent, and no transition. Take fouls to save bad defense. So I think he's really killing it there when it's well dissected that we would be better at basketball if we were adapting to the style of play. We're trying to play NBA ball under FIBA rules instead of trying to play FIBA ball under FIBA. Like, we're not playing the game the way that we need to play based on the guidelines. The cohesiveness between players isn't there compared to the exactly, and that's going to be a big problem. Like, if they don't figure out chemistry soon, we're gonna see some fucking disastrous results. A la, I think it was 2004. This was in Greece, yeah. Did we take gold or did we take bronze? I can't remember. That's right. Bronze medal. Because we lost to Puerto Rico by 19, which is wild. Lithuania and Argentina. You cannot play NBA ball in the Olympics. They're trying to create fouls through right, exactly, because bully ball is encouraged. Like, you have to be strong. Like, you can't draw contact expecting to go to the line. You have to draw contact and play through it. Now, granted, the 2004 team shouldn't have lost as bad as they did, right? Like, on paper, very good team. But, what are you going to do? They've lost, what, 3 of the last 4? No, I agree, and I agree. I think the FIBA plays more like the 90s did, where it was very physical, very aggressive basketball. And that's just not how the NBA is anymore. It's very much like a more finesse league. Obviously, within reason, like, there are still bully ball limits. Like, you can't just absolutely demolish someone and not expect to get called for it. So, but again, within reason. So yeah, hopefully they'll turn it around. I guess while we're on the topic of like a pickup game on a Sunday afternoon, little street ball action, exactly. But yeah, I guess while we're on the topic of U.S. Olympics, the women's soccer team got off to a rough start too. And I think again, the problem is for so long they've been so dominant that you kind of take your foot off the gas a little bit, and that's when things go wrong. Things will always go wrong if you don't anticipate things going wrong. If you prepare for things to go wrong, it's way less likely to go wrong. It's when you don't prepare that things just don't go the way that you want them to. But I think they bounced back today, if I remember correctly, because they lost 3-0 to Sweden to start, which not the biggest deal. Like, they'll win the rest of their group games, I'm sure. But it's like, how are we losing 3-0 to Sweden, of all teams? Like, Sweden's good, but we should be running the table. Right. Yeah. We won, and we got a gold in Taekwondo and then fencing, right? Like, yeah. It's weird. And then we're, like, losing medals that we typically don't lose. So, interesting dynamics at play here. Like, we didn't get a medal on the first day for the first time in, I think they said, like, 40 years, which is crazy. I don't know if it's just, like, lack of preparedness on our end, or first ever black woman won gold in a swimming event? Oh, shit. From the U.S. or from another country? I hadn't heard about that. That's dope, though. U.S.? Oh, shit. Okay. That's what we like to see. I'm like just looking at the medal list. Oh my god, there's like Olympians that are like born in the 2000s. That's crazy to me. And here I am sitting in my bedroom talking about whatever I want. Yeah. Although I just saw that we lost to Russian gymnastics. I don't know if we're in second. I don't know if that was the final or not, but why is it, there was 4x100 freestyle relay and there were 7 of us? We got a bronze medal in skateboarding. Jagger Eaton. That is a skateboarder name if I've ever heard one. You were born in 84. See, I was born in 96. Like, I'm pretty fucking close to 2000, all things considered. But, like, I was 5 when these kids were born. And that's, like, I think that's the weirdest thing for me is every year I'm watching, like, professional sports drafts, and these guys are getting younger and younger, and I'm like, oh, God, that means that I'm getting older and older. Like, I remember the first draft where the kids were my age. I was like, that could have been me. Like, what the fuck happened? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's always like growing up, you see these guys drafted and you're like, oh, like they're 21, 20, like 18, 19, 20, 21, however old. That's pretty cool. And then like you start to get closer and closer and closer to that age, and you're like, oh, Jesus Christ, like that could have been me. I could have been getting drafted. Like, that very easily could be me right now, but it's not. And then you hit that first year where it's like, the guys getting drafted are my age. Like, these are people that are the same age as me that are becoming professional athletes. Holy shit. And then every year after that, it's like, wait a second. They were born in what year? What the fuck? Like, where did I go wrong? And it's a wake-up call. Definitely a wake-up call. Like, holy shit, I'm getting older. And I'm not that old. Like, I'm only 24. I turn 25 next month, but, like, still. It's still weird. It's like a culture shock for me. All right, I don't know how to cleanly transition from topic to topic yet. But I think I've exhausted my desire to talk about Olympic sports for the day. So, next... 14 months? Hold on. Are there two of them? Oh, there are two of them. All right, cool. Now there's only one. I gotta get new animations, but Noah coming in for the 14th month. Oh my goodness. Can we get some gender hype in the chat for my boy Noah? 14 months. That is crazy. Yo, TT, what's going on? How are we doing? I'm gonna take a little sip. That is nuts. 14 months. I never did a official 1 year celebration because I didn't know exactly when 1 year was. Because like if you look back, I've streamed many times over the course of like 3 years, but I didn't really start taking it seriously until last year, about 14 months ago now, I guess, based on how long Noah's been subbed. So it's like, it's kind of weird. It's like, yeah, I've technically been streaming for a year, but like I also streamed like 3 years ago. I don't know if that counts. Like I wasn't consistent with it. So I don't know. I feel weird like celebrating 1 year when it really has been longer. I don't know how this works. I don't know. I still don't know how any of this works. All right. No more segueing, I guess. We're just gonna jump right into the second topic of the day, which is my current situation with my favorite fast food establishment, Taco Bell. So, the last 3 times that I have gone and ordered food from Taco Bell, the last 3 times, they have messed up my order in some way, shape, or form. Which I've never had. Correct. For fast food, yeah, 100%. I'll take Taco Bell any day of the week. Baja Blast might be a big factor in that, but there really aren't that many fast food places that are better than Taco Bell. Not in the fast food game. Anyways, so the last 3 times they have messed my order up, which, it happens. Baja Blast is the single, other than McDonald's Coke, the single best fast food drink. That's not up for debate. But yeah, the last 3 times, they've either forgotten items, incorrectly given me things on my items, or not taken things out of items that I wanted. 3 times in a row. First time I was like, all right, it happens. Like, I get it. It is what it is. Like, mistakes happen. The second time, it's like, okay. I was a little nice the first time, but this is the second time in a row that you've messed my order up. What's going on? Like, what's the issue here? Where's the disconnect? But I was like, it happens. No big deal. No big deal. We live, we learn. We'll try it again in a few days. We'll go back. And then they fuck it up again. 3 times. At that point, I gotta put my foot down. Like, Taco Bell. Come on. I've given you the benefit of the doubt twice. And then you managed to let me down a 3rd time? You're gonna fuck up my order for a 3rd time? Really? Really? That's how we're gonna do it? The amount of money that I have given this establishment since I moved to Florida is ridiculous. And you're going to mess my order up 3 times in a row? Unbelievable. So, yeah, Taco Bell and I are currently not seeing eye to eye, although I will give them a little credit. I went for breakfast the other day. I was up in time. I had some errands to run. Yeah, see, I just don't want to be a Karen. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, I'm not spending that much money at Taco Bell, like, to where it hurts. Before you moved to Florida oh, dude. Yeah, that's true. Like, if I went back and added up all of the times that I've purchased food from Taco Bell, whoo, boy, would I not like that number. I would not like to see that number. That's true. Noah has been on FaceTime calls with me at 3 a.m. on my Taco Bell runs. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I could. We'll try the tweet approach if they mess it up a fourth time. I'm gonna let it slide. We're on a little break from Taco Bell, a little tea break. I know that's not what a real tea break is, but that's what I'm gonna call it. I'm on a tea break from Taco Bell. Boycott them and eat Burger King outside their establishment. I got beef with Burger King too. The other day, I went there. I was like, I'm craving a chicken sandwich. I want to try this. I want to try this chicken, right? I want to try the chicken. I want to see what it's about. So I pull up. There's no line because it's Burger King. Like, nobody is actually going to Burger King. Don't lie. The only good thing that's come out of Burger King in the last decade is the chicken fries. Slap City. And the fact that they have Surge. They still have Surge, which is a W in my book. Because Surge, underrated soda. I love whenever it makes a return for a brief amount of time. I hate to say it, but the chicken isn't that. I would love to find out for myself. I am a fan of the fast food crispy chicken sandwiches. Which, last time I checked, the chicken checks that box off. But I pull up. It's like 9 p.m. Nobody in line. If you had told me that the Burger King wasn't actually open, I probably would have believed you based on how empty it was. KFC, straight banger. We'll get there. Hold that thought. So I pull up to the window or to the mic. I'm like, yeah, can I get a chicken? Like, I wanna give this a whirl. The lady in the drive-thru was like, yeah, we're out of chicken. I was like, okay, it's like 9 p.m. I'm sure you've probably had 10 customers all day, but yeah, sure, no big deal. Like, I'll just order something else. Like, it's fine. So I'm like, do you have chicken fries? She's like, yeah, we do. And I'm like, all right, perfect. Let me get 2 orders of those. She then goes, oh, never mind. We're out of chicken fries also. How are we out? I know nobody is coming to your staff. Like, nobody is actually going to Burger King. Nobody is at Burger King. How are you out? Nobody has been here all day. You've seen maybe 15 people since your shift started. How are you out? What do you have? Do you at least have chicken nuggets? Like, they're 10 for $1.49. Like, can I get those? She's like, yeah, we have those. I'm like, all right, fuck it. Give me 2 orders of those and we'll call it a day. But I was like, nobody's going to Burger King. Popeyes, if you run out of chicken, if you run out of, like, especially during the height of their craze, if you run out, fine, sure, understandable. Your demand is higher than your supply. You're going to sit here and tell me that the demand for the Burger King chicken sandwich is higher than the supply? No way. And then to also be out of chicken fries, the only thing that is actually good on your menu, you're out? Hello? So yeah, moral of the story, Burger King, you're in the shit house too. No excuses. Nobody's visiting your establishments. You should not be out of the 2 things that I wanted that day. But yeah, so fortunately, right next to the Burger King is a KFC. So you best believe I drove my ass over to KFC and I got myself the crispy chicken sandwich from KFC. And you are absolutely correct. The KFC crispy chicken sandwich fucking slaps. That shit goes hard. It is a damn good sandwich. Not better than Popeyes. I stand by that. Not better than Popeyes. But my God, does the KFC chicken sandwich go hard? I would put it your fave out of the chains. So you like it more than Popeyes? You think the KFC chicken sandwich is better than Popeyes? Is that what you're telling me right now? See, I can't agree. All right, you know what? If I can get into the Popeyes line tomorrow, because the last couple times I've tried to go and get a Popeyes chicken sandwich, shit's been packed. So what we're going to do is tomorrow, if I can get in. If I can't get in tomorrow, we'll just push it off until whenever I can. But I'm going to go blind. I'm going to go blind taste test, right? DoorDash has been pissing me off too. DoorDash has canceled on me a couple of times. DoorDash, actually, the first time that I got Taco Bell, I couldn't leave the house because I was doing some stuff around the house. So I DoorDashed my Taco Bell, and that's the order they really fucked up. Like, forgot my drink, order customized wrong menu items, etc. So we're beefing with DoorDash a little bit. Granted, it's DoorDash, it's easier to recover, but I was like, really? The app tells you exactly how to make these things, and you're still fucking it up? Like, you just read off what it says in the app, right? Like, anyways, not important. So yeah, if I can get it, I don't think the Popeyes near me is on DoorDash or Uber Eats or any of those. So kind of complicates things a little bit. But yeah, as soon as I can get to Popeyes to get a chicken sandwich, I'll get a chicken sandwich from Popeyes and we'll get one from KFC, and I'll find a way to flip-flop them so I won't know which is which, and we're just going to go in blind. That way, because I say that the Popeyes is better, but who knows if I'm blind which one will actually be better. So that'll be on the Daily J4NDR whenever I can get in. So that's going to happen. Write that in your calendars. Ideally tomorrow, but again, they just introduced chicken nuggets, so their line is fucking packed again. So whenever I can, we'll put it on the docket. Yeah. But yeah, so Taco Bell, slightly less than the shit house because their breakfast is so good. I had it the other day, like I said, and they didn't mess my order up. So you're on thin ice, Taco Bell. If you mess up my order next time, we might have to take an extended break and see some other people for a little bit. I don't want to do it, but unfortunately, your leg up, having the Baja Blast isn't really a leg up now because I can still buy it in Walmart. It's currently in Walmart in bottles and cans. Until that stops, what are you really offering me that I can't get at Walmart, right? So yeah, hopefully Taco Bell can get it together so that I don't have to find another establishment for a little while I let them work on themselves. All right, last thing that I had planned. I only had 3 topics that I could think of on the agenda for today. I think I'm going to try to keep these to like an hour. Maybe longer if we have some interesting discussions. But last thing, what have I been listening to? I enjoy music, if you didn't know. So I've been bumping a little selection. Recently, I've been listening to this artist named Dave. I've got a group chat with some of my friends back home where we just talk about like the music that we've been listening to, the shit that we're vibing with, bumping, this, that, the other thing. I'm gonna pull that up. So Dave recently released, at least I think it's recent. It's recent as far as I can tell based on when the homies posted it. But the album is We're All Alone in This Together. It is really good. I would absolutely recommend it if you are a fan of hip hop or rap, if you will. It is A very, very good album. The intro had me hooked. It's an hour long, and it is very, very good. Let's see, what else? What else have I been bumping? I've been listening to another artist. His name is Ramsay. He's got a very fun style. It's very like West Coast California, I think, is the style that I would say. He's very polite. He has a very polite voice when he raps. It's super interesting. I haven't heard many artists like him. Let me see where he's from. Cause that way I at least sound somewhat informed. So we're gonna go ahead to his wiki. Ramsay. Ramsay is going viral. So yeah, I think he's on the come up now. Does he not have a Wikipedia page? There's no way this guy doesn't have a Wikipedia page yet, right? Interesting. Huh. Yeah, he doesn't have a Wikipedia page yet. Apparently, like, there's no information on this guy. He's from Toronto, Canada. There's no way. There are some officials which say he's original. So, nobody knows anything about this guy. He's just a mystery. Yeah, they literally don't know like anything about this guy. This is wild. There's literally like no information. I'm gonna go ahead and drop a little follow on him. Yeah, I'm baffled right now. This is like you are watching me learn that nobody knows anything about this guy. Someone described his rap style as rapping in Times New Roman. You know what? Let's play a little. Let's play a little Remble because the VOD. I mean the music isn't gonna be in the music isn't gonna be in the VOD anyways, so it doesn't really matter. All right, so his most popular song is called the Gordon Ramsay Freestyle. So let's take a little listen and we'll see if you're rocking with it the way that I've been rocking with it. So yeah, that was Rumble. It's a very unique style. I like it a lot. So that's what I've been bumping in the rap genre. Outside of rap, what have I been listening to recently? Let's look at my made for yous. That's usually a pretty good indication of what I've been listening to. So I've got my daily mix one is like some more rap. I've been listening to a lot of like pop punk again, like 2000s, 2010s, like Newfound Glory, All American Rejects, Plain White Tees, Q's What We Aim For. So yeah, nothing too revolutionary or groundbreaking if you know me. I would say Remble is probably the most adventurous I've dabbled in my music recently. But yeah, so that's what I've got there. Am I rolling over my mic again? I am. That's all right. What else should I talk about? We got some time. I could end it here. I think this is a pretty successful test episode. I think I like the style. It's just gonna be kind of more solidifying it and finding more interesting things to talk about. But I think I'm gonna take the channel in this direction for a little while. We're gonna rock with this. I think it was a lot of fun. I'm glad. Honestly, it's really nice. I was talking to some of my friends before, like trying to get some ideas of what to do. And he brought up the point that like most podcasts, it's like pre-recorded. Like you have to know what you're talking about ahead of time, otherwise you're fucked. With this, it's like a podcast, but with the added benefit of being able to talk about whatever you guys also want to talk about. Like it's not just about me here. I've got myself, and I can drive as much of the conversation as possible. But there's a whole audience that can steer the conversation in whatever direction they want. So I think this is what we're gonna do for a while. We'll still maybe throw in some games. I don't know. Honestly, like, I don't know if anybody else has been feeling like this recently. I just am not. There's not like a single game out right now that is like driving me to like want to continue to play video games. Like the only game that I've consistently played for the last like 2 weeks is Slay the Spire, just because there's a daily challenge every day. But other than that, like video games just aren't it for me right now, which I never thought I would say because I game all the time. But like there's nothing that I want to stream. Like sure, I'll play a game here and there, but like I don't want to stream it. I just want to do it on my own time. So I think talking and just interacting with you guys is the move for me for a little bit. Obviously, if I get bored of this, we'll go back to gaming. But like, I don't know. I think this way I can kind of let my personality shine a lot more versus trying to play a game. But yeah, keep it real and do the live podcast. But make sure, yeah. So I think we're just gonna. I don't know if I want to upload like the entire VOD. What's up, Clip? Ooga Booga number 83. We'll keep rocking. We'll go for an hour. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the VOD and chop it down, but you'll get the meat and potatoes of it, and we're just gonna throw it right on YouTube. Or maybe we do just take the entire VOD and throw it on YouTube. I don't know. Do you guys think that it would be more beneficial to have more of the VOD or like less? Do you want to see it unedited, or this is where I need some community feedback? You're on a cruise. Why don't you just flex a little harder for everyone? Well, what cruise line are you on? That's fucking sick. I miss cruises. I want to go on a cruise so bad. So 2022, if anybody wants to go on a cruise with me, like hit me up. I'm dead serious. Hard to say. Yeah, like YouTube is such a weird platform. Like you can never really tell what is or isn't going to hit, right? Like you never know what's actually going to be successful and what isn't. You can say you know, but you never know for sure. A lot of podcasts are uploading the whole thing and then have a clips channel. Sometimes shorter is better, but with a podcast, you know what? I'm just gonna take the VOD straight from. I'm just gonna take the VOD straight from here, and we're just gonna throw it on YouTube. Although I just realized that there's going to be no background. So you're not going to hear the music at all, which I don't care about. That doesn't bother me at all. Some people are weird, but yeah, I think I like that. So we're going to upload the entire thing. This will be like do we like the name The Daily Jander? I feel like that makes sense. Like, to me, it makes sense. Because you're getting me, Jander, that's me, for anyone who wasn't made aware of that. And I'm going to do this daily. So I like the name. Create short TikToks to get people over to your... Yeah. I think that's... So, let's look at it this way. All right, I'm going to draw something real quick, so bear with me. All right, that's private information. So, I think the way to do it, we're going to go full VOD, and that's going to go on YouTube. We'll take clips from that to TikTok, which will drive people to the Twitch for live, and then boom. Also, Flip, thank you for continuing to rock the hat. I'm gonna try to eventually get new merch, but also celebrity cruises go hard. So I don't know how. That's I think that's what we're gonna do. So we'll stream it live on Twitch. We'll put the full VOD on YouTube, and then we'll take clips from that full VOD. Throw them on TikTok so people can see how funny I am in small doses, right? Make them think that I'm always this entertaining and not just for like 30-second clips. Profit. But yeah, so that's the plan moving forward. Thank you all for hanging out. We can talk for a few more minutes. I'm not really in any rush. Got to get some laundry out of the dryer and then fold that. Yikes. And by folded, I mean I'm probably just going to put it right back onto the laundry rack and not touch it for a couple of weeks because I don't like folding laundry. Folding laundry should be automated. Give me a machine that I can just take an entire laundry basket full of clothes, dump it right into a machine, and it'll sort and fold it. I don't want to do it. I'll pay $2,000 for a machine right now that folds my clothes. I'll do it. I hate it. I despise it. I literally cannot stand it. Like, people who actually enjoy doing laundry are scary. They're menaces to society. You should not enjoy doing laundry. Doing laundry is not fun. It's not. Folding clothes sucks. Putting them away is even worse. It's terrible. So if you know anybody that actually tells you they enjoy folding laundry, run. Don't cut them out of your life right now. Your life will be way better off. Let's find someone to raid. You wake up excited to fold laundry. Get out of here. Get out of my chat. Run. Go somewhere else. Go somewhere else. Get out of here. Let's find someone to raid. He said, just kidding. I knew nobody would actually enjoy doing their laundry. But yeah, so I'm gonna brainstorm some more shit to talk about for tomorrow. And we're just gonna keep doing this, right? Let's find someone to raid. Who's playing what today? Yeah, Bear, thank you for hanging out and driving the conversation for a little bit there. I think I found our target for today. If there's no dryers, no stepsisters will get stuck in them. It is a safety feat. You make a very, very compelling argument. If we can just fold our own clothes, the laundry industry will suffer, and as a result, the stepsister, stepbrother porn industry will suffer as well. So I think this is a far-reaching issue. As Chick-fil-A says, my pleasure. All right. I'm going to just say it. I don't even think Chick-fil-A is a top 3 chicken sandwich. I don't think it's a top 3 chicken sandwich. I'm going to say it. I'm going to type in my raid messages while I'm letting that. It's not good. People overhype it so much. They praise it as like the end all be all. It's not that good. I agree. Their nuggets are great. Their nuggets are fantastic. Their chicken sandwich sucks. It's not good. It's not good. I cannot make a better chicken sandwich. That is why I go other places for my chicken sandwiches. Mac and cheese. Yeah, I agree. It's like a mid-tier. It's a mid-tier mac and cheese. It is. See, you're literally speaking the truth right now. They also have that whole homophobia thing going on too. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of things that Chick-fil-A is questionable about, and their food is just not that good. No offense to anybody who enjoys Chick-fil-A, but like, I'm sorry, there are better places to get chicken. All right, we're gonna plug this raid in. We're gonna go raid my boy Boba Shinga. He's playing Pokemon Unite. I know nothing about MOBAs, but I do know that he is a very entertaining content creator. So make sure you have that raid message copied. Thank you everybody for hanging out with the trial run. They are the Lord's Nuggies. They do go hard. They do go hard. And Polynesian sauce, also gas. But yeah, so we'll catch you tomorrow. We'll have some more shit to talk about. That's all I've got. Have a good night, everybody, and see you tomorrow.
In my town, I'm the man, hands down, hands up if you with it right now, balling out for the city, how the hell does that sound? Game 3, playing to a home crowd, get loud, let me hear you get loud, for the rookie of the year, running over all the doubt, got the Charlie Elsa flow, bitch I'm betting on myself, betting on my team like there's nobody else.